Hello, Scorpio. Welcome into the channel. Idea Intuitive 111. Today we're going to get some reads. See what you guys don't see coming. Okay. So, weekly reading for Scorpio. What you guys don't see coming. Okay, and this will be for the week of the 5th through the 11th for you guys. And let's just get an energy check. So, Spirit, Most High, energies are welcome here. Angels, archangels, guardian angels, ancestors. For the collective Scorpio. Please show me what messages I need to see. Any dark magic, evil eye, negative energy, or spell word being said that right return to sender tenfold. Let it vibrate higher. Let these messages be true, clear, honest, and concise. For our highest good. Please protect me as I open myself up to receive these messages intuitively. Make them make sense. Good. Thank you so much for great love, light, and gratitude always in my heart, mind, body, spirit, soul, and energy. Amen, amen, amen. I say it again. I say thank you. Okay, Scorpio. So let's see what comes out for you guys, Scorpio. Again, your weekly reading here. What you guys don't see coming. Flip it, switch it. The roles can be reversed. It's going to be your energy or someone in your energy. So please do take it as it resonates to you. Don't try to make anything fit. If it's not your reading, please do check your Venus, Moon, and Rising signs. If you don't see a message here that resonates with you, like and subscribe to the channel. And help us get these messages out and help grow the channel with me, guys. I thank you guys for being here. Okay, so first thing out, strongest energies that want to come out. We had a Queen of Swords to the Six of Swords. So right away, I'm getting that you may be wanting clarity on something right now at this time. You know, in order to maybe move past something, or maybe there was a conversation had or said. You guys maybe with your person could be dealing with an air sign. Bottom of the deck I have the Nine of Swords, which does tell me that there you know, could have been something that's causing you to kind of lose sleep or causing some anxiety or uneasiness between you, and you're just ready to, you know, maybe there was a conversation had that caused this anxiety and you're just ready to kind of move past it, to calm the waters. Maybe you or your person. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what else. What does Scorpio not see coming this week? Okay, we're getting the Nine of Wands now. So whatever conversation was had between you and your person, Scorpio, you may be feeling a little guarded, a little worn down. I feel like this is something that maybe could have been drug out for a long time. Maybe it's, you know, revisiting the surface, and now I have the King of Swords at the bottom. So you guys could be in a marriage, you know, or a serious relationship here. Lots of air energy. There could even be possible divorce here that has happened or that is, you know, on the table here. But take it as it resonates. I do just feel like there is some type of conversation that took place that's causing you to be a little guarded, defensive, and have some anxiety, and you're just wanting to move to calmer waters here. I feel like you feel a little beat down here, Scorpio. So what else does Scorpio need to know? What don't they see coming this week? Scorpio, what don't they see coming this week, Spirit? Okay, we got the Six of Cups. Yeah, so definitely feeling like, you know, this is someone that you're, they could be a childhood friend, or there could be something about the past that keeps coming up in a conversation that you may find yourself kind of just really worn down by, and maybe tired of having this conversation over and over. Yeah, seems like there was a lot of disappointments in you guys' connection here. And I feel like somebody is just kind of focusing on, you know, spilled milk here, and not realizing that, you know, there is a opportunity or even a desire to just move past this, Scorpio. I feel like this is your energy wanting to move past this, but do take it as it resonates. It doesn't have to be. It could even be a conversation that was had about children. Okay, maybe a past friend or someone from the past coming back around here. Something of that nature here. It doesn't have to be, but it could be, about children or something like that, Scorpio. But yeah, I do see that there were some disappointments, and somebody could even been feeling left out in the cold, and there could have been some type of hurt and betrayal here as well, because the bottom of the deck we have that Five of Cups, and it's going to influenced by the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords here. So I do just feel like, I feel like you definitely feel beat down and, wore out, Scorpio. Peeking out of the deck, I have the Seven of Swords kind of peeking out of the back there. So let's see here what this is. Tell me more about this conversation. Why this Queen of Swords energy for Scorpio? What is it that they need to know about this Queen of Swords this week? About this energy, what does Scorpio need to know about this Queen of Swords? Okay, so we have the Tower. This conversation could come as a shock, or some things could have been said that was, shock and surprising. We have Scorpio and Aries energy here. Let me turn this just a bit so maybe you guys can see a little better here. 1 second, Scorpio, adjust that just a touch there. Maybe you can see a little better. But yeah, I do feel like it could have been something that was a surprise, or it could be causing, this big shift, or I had the Ace of Wands at the bottom. It could be bringing something down to an end here that was possibly, on the brink. Like, I feel like, this could have been, I don't know. I don't want to speculate too much. Let's just see more. Can you tell me more about the Tower? Why the Tower? Because I do feel like this conversation definitely struck something in you that's maybe causing some things to fall apart, maybe causing some things to come undone here. I do feel like it's, a repetitive thing, but I just feel like it's, a big deal. Something that makes you guys, that may cause some abrupt ending, or either it was just a very shocking, surprising news here. But tell me more about the Tower for Scorpio this week. Why the Tower with the Queen of Swords here? Why are we getting a Tower spirit for Scorpio? Why the Tower in their energy? Okay, too many, guys. Let's try that again. Scorpio. Okay. I'll take all these. But yeah, so again, I'm getting this King of Swords has come out of the deck with the Seven of Swords at the bottom. That's crazy, right? Because as you saw, we just kind of seen these two cards. So again, the same energy. There's some type of discussion here, and I feel like you're trying to be logical. You may even be feeling a little cold. You may even become a little distant. This may have caused some type of separation between the two of you guys. Yeah, so not to keep repeating myself, but yeah, this conversation was something that was, really stirred the pot in a big way, even though I feel like it's a conversation that you guys may have been having kind of over and over. I won't be surprised if I see the Five of Wands, just because I feel like there's a disagreement here, which I don't necessarily have anything here now, but I do feel like there's a disagreement here where you guys just can't seem to move past something, and it's causing some upheaval here in you guys' connection. So do take it as it resonates with you. With that Seven of Swords on the bottom, I'm saying that it's influenced by the Ten of Pentacles. Could possibly be money matters. Somebody could have been sneaky about money, maybe keeping some new money to themselves, or some money that they come into, or something like that. They may have been keeping, or telling some lies about money, maybe about how much they had, or maybe something that's going on with a business here, something like that. Scorpio may resonate with you guys. That's kind of what I'm seeing here at the bottom of the deck. So it's kind of what you don't see. I do feel like, tens could be endings as well, and then we have that going to the World card. So it's kind of making me wonder if, and then I do have a Three of Swords here. So it could be causing some pain, some heartache here, but I do feel like, someone wants a new cycle, or has something to do with someone keeping some secrets or trying to be strategic about money matters, possibly. Okay. What else does Scorpio need to know, Spirit? We'll try to dig and get some clear insight on that as well, Scorpio. Okay, and then I have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, so I do see that, there was some type of collaboration here, or you guys trying to work together on something here. Bottom of the deck, I have the Seven of Pentacles, so I am getting strongly some matters that has to do with money, where to invest your time. I do see that there's kind of some waiting. Maybe this is your energy here, Scorpio, trying to wait and see if something is worth investing in when it comes to, working together with a group of 3 or more people. You could just be wanting to move past whatever the argument or discussion, right, or conversation was. You could just be wanting to kind of like move past this and get back to a place where you guys are working together, and maybe this is what you're waiting on. Yeah, because it's influenced by the Page of Wands and the King of Cups. So I feel like you have a lot of feelings and emotions for this person. You care deeply for this person, possibly, love this person. You find them very nurturing at times, and you're just wanting to, waiting on maybe this person to spark a conversation or come towards you. If it's not you guys, it could be your partner waiting on you to maybe spark a conversation. Because like I said, I feel like the masculine energy here is, kind of distancing themselves, maybe coming off cold, more mind over heart here. And the feminine is kind of wanting to have this conversation. So take that as that resonates with you, Scorpio. Could be you, could be your person. So cross watchers, this will resonate with you, from your perspectives. Just keep that in mind. But, if you are the masculine in this situation, I feel like that is the one who's kind of waiting on this feminine energy to, come around, spark a conversation. And I feel like, the masculine just wants to move past this. Whatever this is that's causing this upheaval here, yeah. And I feel like the feminine energy wants this as well too, but I think on a larger scale, right? Like maybe the masculine here, kind of downplays it, and whatever's being talked about or discussed or whatever, maybe the masculine tends to kind of downplay it, where it's a big thing, more so a bigger thing here, or a bigger issue, or something that needs more attention than it's getting, or needs more action. I feel like the feminine here definitely wants to see more action being taken place, possibly from the masculine here. If I said that right. The feminine would like to see more action being taken from the masculine here. Is what I'm getting. And I mean, in turn, they're kind of closed off themselves to whatever is being talked about here. Alright, so then we get the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have the Justice. Yeah, I feel like, someone here feels as if their feelings aren't being met, right? Or maybe not even being acknowledged here. Maybe the fact that this person has a lot of love isn't being acknowledged here, and they feel like, something is unfair here. Or this could have to do with some legal matters. I'm not really getting that. I feel like this person just feels like things are off balance. Like how we just seen that Page of Wands in front of the King of Cups energy, and then we had the Ace of Wands following the Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay, now granted, energies are just energies. We all have feminine and masculine energy. However, I do feel like the masculine in the situation is maybe downplaying someone's feelings about a conversation that was had, the feminine here. And I feel like this is how the feminine is kind of feeling in the situation, like their feelings are being downplayed, maybe not acknowledged as much, and that is not fair, that it's unbalanced, and it has the feminine now feeling a little guarded and defensive here. But I see that they want happiness with you. Okay, they do want happiness back, within this home situation or whatever. Could just be a relationship, could be a marriage. It doesn't have to be, guys. Take it as it resonates for you. But they would like to, get back to a happy place with you as well. So I feel like ultimately both of you guys want to get back to this happy place. But there is just like, I feel like you guys aren't really coming to an agreement overall with each other. Sorry, Scorpio, 1 second. Okay, sorry, Scorpio. So had to stop that phone. Had to take a phone call really quick. But yeah, overall I'm just getting that the two of you have basically a disagreement, more so on like your feelings toward whatever this conversation was about. I'm not getting strong clarification of what the conversation was about, but like I said, we're going to dig more into that for you guys. It will be different for everyone, so take it as it resonates, but the overall energy is for this week what you need to know. And this may not have happened, but if it has happened already, what you probably don't realize is that this person basically feels like their feelings are being downplayed, the feminine in the situation. And the masculine is kind of ready to just move past it. So you may have an energy, or your person, right, may have this energy of just kind of sweeping things under the rug, wanting to move past these things. It's kind of like, okay, we talked about this over and over, I just want to get past this. And another person is like, no, this is not fair. My feelings aren't being acknowledged here. I'm not getting emotional fulfillment that I need in order to kind of remedy the situation, right, and to move forward. So I do feel like someone is kind of stuck having this delay, like emotional delay towards you, and they're seeing you as kind of cold, hard, or they're seeing the masculine in the situation kind of cold and very mind over heart. Okay, and then I feel like also, it's kind of a side note, I feel like it's causing the feminine, this Queen of Swords energy here, to kind of want to, be kind of closed off as well, and maybe even just, held back or whatever, because they may just feel like, okay, what's the point, right? Like, we're not getting anywhere, you don't, you guys aren't really seeing eye to eye here on whatever this conversation was about. So let's see if we can get some ideas of maybe what this conversation was about, Scorpio, and then we will continue and move on. Oh, I got a T card in there. All right, Scorpio. What Scorpio doesn't see coming for this week as it relates to this reading, please give. What messages do we have for Scorpio? I got some cards mixed up here, guys. Sorry. Let's check through that. What does Scorpio need to know? What is it that they don't see coming this week with their person? Oh my God, I have a lot of T cards in here. Tell us more, Spirit, about this conversation between Scorpio and their person. What was this conversation about? Any information about what this conversation was about for Scorpio and the person and their energy that they're dealing with, or a person that they are in a connection with. Can you tell us anything that Scorpio needs to know about this conversation? What does Scorpio need to know? Well, this is what you don't see coming, so that's too many. Just a couple cards for anything. Scorpio doesn't see coming. Okay. Quite a bit tries to come out at once and then kind of doesn't. So I don't know. Like I said, your person could definitely be held off here and a little closed off and held back. We have fighting for what you want. Fighting for what you love. Claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. So I feel like, that's what this 9 of Wands energy is about, right? Fighting for what you love. Claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. And then keeping a promise. So there could have been some type of broken promise that someone feel like you made them a promise, or maybe you told them, that you were going to do something. Something of that nature, right? So something that you maybe promised or committed to doing, this person doesn't feel like you're seeing it through, and it may have something to do with, maybe making the relationship better, maybe, keeping the relationship afloat here or something like that. Bottom of the deck, already knowing the T. Interesting. Yeah, so I do feel like either you, your person, or maybe both of you guys, Scorpio, are wanting to definitely kind of still work on things and be committed, even though we do have the King and Queen of Swords, which usually can represent a divorce. And we did see that that justice card, which could represent legal matters, but honestly, I'm not getting that. I don't feel like that's the situation. I do feel like it's going to cause some type of upheaval, though, whatever this is. I do feel like it's been a long time coming. Like this is something that keep coming, comes up often or keep coming around. It's been like a long stretch here that you guys have maybe been having this conversation or this difference in conversation, right? Because I just see that it seems like there's just two people not seeing eye to eye on something that was talked about, maybe a promise, something to do with money matters. We seen that come out. But I do feel like, Scorpio, you still want to fight for this. Like, you're not necessarily done. It definitely matches that 9 of Wands energy we have. So, let's continue. Let's see if we can get some love messages from your person, Scorpio. Maybe how they may be feeling, since they seem to come off a bit closed off. I feel like they're kind of shut down here because they feel like their emotional fulfillment or needs are just not being met, and they maybe try to bring this discussion up with you, and you may be kind of more so like, well, okay, I get it, but can we just, it's not that big of a deal, can we just move past this, is what I feel like your energy is here. But I feel like that's not good enough for your person. They feel, some type of emotional attachment to whatever, this conversation was about. So any messages from Scorpio's person, what they don't know, that they need to know for the week, please. True, clear, honest, and concise messages for Scorpio, things they may need to know at this time. Unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss. Yeah, see, Scorpio, I really can't make this up. If that doesn't, clarify, everything that we've talked about, this person feels like there's unfinished business here. Like it's not good enough for them, the answer that you gave, or the fast forward to calmer waters, trying to get to that, place of, smoothness and just go back to how things were or go back to being okay. They're not satisfied with that, Scorpio. So I don't know. We'll probably pull some advice. Like I said, it's not going to be for everyone. This is pretty specific. But yeah, Scorpio, your person feels like, you guys have unfinished business. Like you're not done having this conversation. You're not done discussing this. Yeah, and at the bottom of the deck, neglected. I failed to give you what you need. And I feel like this is this person's feelings. The feminine here, I feel like they feel as if they're not getting what they need emotionally. So if you are the feminine, take it, flip it, switch it. You may feel like your person isn't giving you what you need, and that they kind of like to brush things under the rug and get to that place where everything's okay again. But you feel like the issue is not really being resolved, and you want to, discuss these things. In your mind, it's incomplete. It's not finished, right? You guys still have more to talk about. Okay, let's see. So that's very specific. Scorpio, let's see. What can I do for you? Let's try to... I guess we could get some advice for you guys. I don't want to make the reading too long here. Any advice for Scorpio? Oh, that came out pretty quick. I knew this 5 of Wands was going to come out. I said that earlier in the reading. I don't know why it would come out during the advice, but this is something that you guys are having a disagreement on. It may be turned into a very heated discussion, which, again, with that 9 of Wands, has someone feeling, tired here. They're beat down, they're worn down by this energy, right? But so why this for the advice, though? Because we did ask... for advice here. Let's just sit that up there so it's out the way a little bit. Hopefully you guys can still see it. Okay, let's just make a little room. So for the advice, we have the 5 of Wands. Spirit, why the 5 of Wands as the advice? Usually it's going to talk about some type of competition sometimes. Maybe you guys, maybe this turns into a competition where it's like, somebody just wants to get the last word, or somebody just wants to be right, or, feeling like, it turns into a fight all the time or something like that, where it's just someone really trying to kind of get clear and resolve the matter. I feel like you both want to resolve the matter, but just have kind of two different ways of going about that, right? So, Spirit, what advice can you give for my Scorpios, please, for this week out of the 5th through the 11th? What advice do you have for my Scorpios, please? Spirit, true, clear, honest, and concise message for their highest good. What's the advice? So, yeah, again, I'm not sure why we have the 5 of Wands, but I just knew it was going to come out. I felt like it would. I just didn't expect it to come out in the advice section here. Advice, Spirit, any advice for the Scorpio? What do they need to know? What will help them regarding this situation? So not a lot's wanting to come out. Judgment. So that's interesting, because a part of me feels like that means it's gonna, kind of keep coming back around here, kind of going back to that, still having unfinished business. Like, this isn't over, right? We need to revisit this, right? We need to talk about this more. Even if they want to debate, I don't feel like they want to argue, but I just feel like, they kind of anticipated going there. That obviously this is something I feel like you guys have revisited, often or for a long period of time. We had those money matters come out, so it could be the money matters. It's also an underlying feeling that, someone feels that their emotions are just not being acknowledged. But I also feel like, as advice, that maybe, and we have the 8 of Swords at the bottom. So, as advice, I do kind of feel like it could be Spirit's way of saying that maybe you need to communicate different. Maybe, there's a way to rebirth this or renew the energy here. Or there could just be some lessons that need to be learned. Maybe they're saying, someone's not learning a lesson here in the situation. Someone's being too stuck in their head about something. Maybe being over analytical, right, when it comes to whatever this is. And then also at the bottom of the deck, I have the Moon. So there could be some secrets here, or something that someone's just not seeing. Something, there definitely could be some secrets, or maybe even deception. I have the 7 of Swords behind that Moon card. And I don't like the order this is in, but I feel like intuitively you guys may be picking up on some type of deception here. Whatever promise was broken, I'm not necessarily getting like cheating or anything like that. It will be different for each of you, possibly, Scorpio, but I do feel like there's some type of deception and sneaky energy, something that's being hidden, and it has, someone really up in their head and being over analytical and maybe wondering if they can renew this or, resolve this issue, resolve this argument that I feel like you two have all been, you all have been having for quite some time now. And behind that 7 of Swords is the Star card. So it's like there is a desire here to heal and fix the situation, whatever it is, Scorpio. So, I don't know how to call that out as advice. I would just say, Spirit is just trying to draw your attention, maybe to focus on healing. If that's what you want to do, I feel like there's an opportunity to, but just know that it could ultimately still go back, because someone is just, either not learning a lesson here, or there's something that's, causing this to not get resolved here. Maybe there's just been too much deception, too much hidden, and, it's really causing someone to be too much in their head, and maybe there isn't any moving past this. I don't know. I don't like to sound negative, Scorpio. I'm just reading it how it is. And intuitively, I feel like there's just the urge to fix things, but the question is there too much done? I don't know. I don't necessarily think so. Maybe you need to put the effort in, Scorpio, or you or your person, right? Because behind that now, after the Star, I have the Ace of Pentacles. So I do see that there is a bigger opportunity here. Or there could be, because, money came up, there could be, opportunity to stabilize whatever money situations or whatever it was that was going on with all those pentacles that we were seeing before. Okay. Let me see. Okay, Scorpio. This is pretty much what I'm getting for you guys. I'm going to leave that here for you. Again, this is just your weekly reading. I may do a bonus to follow up with that, but yeah. This is what I have for you guys. I thank you for tuning in. And my lovely Scorpios, I do hope that you have an awesome rest of the day. Thank you. Like and subscribe if this resonated with you. Feel free to drop a comment and let me know in the comments what your situation is. But yeah, take care, guys.